Did you know that a chemical linked to vehicle tires is so toxic that it can quickly kill some species of fish? Did you know that this chemical was first identified in Washington state with the support of local citizen science groups and crowdsourced data? Vehicle tires contain the chemical known as 6-PPD to prevent them from breaking down due to reactions with ozone and other reactive oxygen species in the air. When 6-PPD reacts with ozone in the air, it forms 6-PPD quinone. Tires wear down through contact with roads, releasing particles into the environment. When it rains, stormwater from hard surfaces like parking lots and streets washes these particles into streams and other water bodies. As a result, 6-PPD quinone may be present and aquatic organisms can be exposed to it. 6-PPD quinone was first identified by a partnership between the University of Washington and the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration in the United States. They were supported by a large network of watershed and water body stewardship groups in Washington state, all worried when coho salmon were found dead or swimming oddly with gaping mouths and twisting bodies. When affected salmon were spotted in this condition, the U of W and NOAA teams were immediately contacted. Water samples they collected were analyzed using specialized instrumentation to identify foreign analytes common to affected water bodies. The potential of 6-PPD quinone to have ecotoxic effects and impact salmon populations is a key issue. These fish species have cultural, commercial, and ecological importance, and some coho salmon populations are endangered and threatened. While work continues to determine just how 6-PPD quinone affects coho salmon, early work suggests that the blood of affected fish transports less oxygen. Further, gene regulation, cell dysfunction, and effects to the integrity of the blood-brain barrier may all be affected by 6-PPD quinone. Here in Canada, several advocacy groups have requested federal government regulators to consider 6-PPD for assessment under the Canadian Environmental Protection Act. A plan from the federal government is expected by mid-2025, and regulations may follow after. Meanwhile, in the United States, the US EPA has released a screening value for acute exposures to 6-PPD quinone of 11 nanograms per liter. How can Bureau Veritas help? We are pleased to offer a 0.5 nanogram per liter detection limit for 6-PPD quinone, well below EPA's recent screening value recommendations for aquatic environments. Our analysis is based on the draft EPA 1634 LC-MS benchmark, with Bureau Veritas being the first Canadian-based laboratory offering this EPA-specific method for the compound. There are calls for federal and provincial regulators across the country to push for urgent regulation of 6-PPD in tires. Without this action, the 6-PPD quinone breakdown product will continue to migrate into water bodies, impacting critical ecosystems across the country. If you would like to learn more and act now, reach out to one of our team members.